Star Brethren,
your number one source for everything Starbound. Hello, I'm Kamo and welcome back to the Starbound Progression Guide. As always, if you know someone who needs a hand, be sure to share the love. And if you have any feedback or questions for me, leave it on down there in that comment section below.
Ha! That's my sexy voice. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So in the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We turned in a whole bunch of quests. I showed you guys blank tech cards, how to use them, and all that good stuff. So in this one, we're going to be working on getting titanium armor, where you can find titanium, platinum, and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get right on into that. Now, titanium, you can find that on planets that are rated moderate or higher. I'm going to show you what that means. So, you notice these all have labels: gentle star, eccentric star, fiery star, radioactive star. There's another one, frozen star. As you could guess, depending on what kind of star is in that solar system that the solar system revolves around, that's going to determine what kind of planets are there. So, we are starting at a gentle star, a star that is gentle. Yes. So we're going to want to go to eccentric stars. And as you can see here, it's labeled moderate. Now, I personally recommend arid planets. There's a few different types here. So like we've got arid, we've got, this is a poisonous ocean, high levels of radiation, non-breathable atmosphere. This is an ocean planet. While you'd probably be able to take care of the ocean planet, I personally just prefer arid planets. You could even go to planets like snow. You're not going to freeze if you go to those. So, let's go ahead and check ourselves out an arid planet. Now, in the bottom left-hand corner right here, you'll notice a little 45 and what looks like a gas station fuel pump. That's because that's how much fuel you need. So, we picked up 20 before, if I remember correctly, because I already had it in my inventory. Yeah, so we've got 20. So, we want to go back down and just buy a whole bunch more liquid stuff. So, let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so just like last time, you can purchase all that good stuff right here at the Infinity Express, I think it was called. So I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of it, because I actually have quite a bit of money. I've been doing a bunch of running around collecting all that stuff for you guys outside the camera. So that's why I have so many pixels. So let's go back and load her up. So, to load fuel into your ship, it's going to be this little fuel compartment right here. So let's go ahead and you drop it in there first, and then you click fuel. Boom. So this is like a 6-spot storage area where you can put extra fuel and whatnot. And then when you actually want to fuel it, you'll just click fuel and it'll pull from here. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually make our flight. So we want to go to the arid planet. So basically, on these arid planets, or actually on the moderate planets, what I've been able to find in the past is platinum, you're going to find gold, titanium, and silver. Now you're also going to find copper and whatnot there too, but those are the dominant ones that you'll find. Gold is also necessary for one of our upgrades. If you go right on in here, 10 bars of gold and 10 bars of titanium. Now, just like the last set of armor, this set of armor, the titanium armor, is going to require another 20. So this requires 10, that requires 20, so we got 30 right there alone. This, when we eventually get uranium rods, we're also going to be upgrading the ship to a Sparrow class, which is also going to unlock some stuff for us. And then also 10 more titanium bars. So we need 40 titanium bars in total, not to mention the weapon that I want to make, which, you guys know me, I do enjoy my two-handed sword. Or maybe you don't know me. Maybe you know me and you don't know me. So I'm going to be making the awesome broadsword, which is the two-hander. Now, for the Dreadwing fight, you're going to want a ranged weapon. You're going to want a better ranged weapon. And as much as I enjoy the matter manipulator, I'm probably going to be making some pickaxes and bringing those along with me as well. Now, let me see. Yeah, so that's the 10 gold, 10 titanium. So, go down to the planet, and you're going to find all kinds of stuff all over the place. But my main goal right now is to get myself a better ranged weapon, and to get myself a better ranged weapon, and to get myself the titanium armor, and also to get myself the titanium weapon. Okay, I was going to say, you're welcome to die. Oh, and these little things. You can make a Thorny Needler, which is a rapid fire. I think it fires 8.3 rounds per second, and it's a machine gun. It's pretty sweet. So you can make that off of, I think, 3 thorn fruit and some more titanium. But that's not my kind of weapon. I don't like rapid fire weapons. I enjoy the slower firing, heavy hitting weapons. They work especially well against Dreadwing as well. At least they feel like they do. And I suck. So anyways, I'm going to go grab the titanium. Just like with any ore, you just dig into the planet and grab the ore. So I will be back once I have all of my stuff and I'm ready to go. Now another thing to note is that you'll actually find a lot of tar on the surface on arid planets as well, and that's something I've ran into in the past. If I could talk. Ha! Speak of the devil, I actually just found a Thorny Needler in one of the chests while I was running around. Ooh, and a hunter's knife. Sweet. And some bandages. Cool. So that's one of the main things I was looking for. Now that I've found that, I'm going to do some digging for some titanium.
Alrighty then, so I have gathered everything that we need.
So let's go up to our titanium, or up to our metalwork station. And now we can create the Pioneer's helmet, Pioneer's pants, Pioneer's chest guard, and I enjoy my broadsword. Now also, like you guys may have seen before, I did find that Needler, although it's not my favorite kind of weapon to use in this particular situation. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's alright. Alright, and then the last thing that I wanted to upgrade is the size for the matter manipulator. And the next one is power, and we're going to need 20 bars of Durasteel, but we'll get into that later because we can't get to that anyways. So, we're looking a little bit more fancy. Is my shoulder pad on sideways? You guys see that? Nice. Alright, now some of you might be concerned, thinking, well crap, how do I get back to the outpost portal? Don't worry. Conveniently, in every single solar system, there is another portal. So, let's go ahead and fly there, and then we'll get ourselves back to the outpost. We'll talk to the penguin, and you guys get to see Dreadwing. Now, just so you guys know, I'm going to do the Dreadwing fight, much like I did the Urkius mining facility mission. I'm going to have footage going, and then I'm going to describe the fight while the fight's going on. Alright, so here's our unusual little penguin friend. It looks like you're set. Here are the coordinates. Let me know if you take him down. Yay! Mission obtained. Alright. I should go and check out these coordinates at Sail. If I can take out Dreadwing and return the proof, perhaps a penguin will give me something in return. And he definitely does give you something in return. It's a very important piece that you need for the robotic crafting table. It's the processor. If you guys have been looking for the processor, this is how you get it. You ever notice that all these guys run with their butts sticking out? I think it's the funniest looking thing. Alright, so just like with the mining mission, you go talk to Sail, go to missions, and then you go to Dreadwing. The Dreadwing fight overall is very straightforward, although he does have several stages. When you're first ported in, you're ported into a wide open snowscape. To your left is going to be a drop off with some spikes, and to the right is actually the middle where Dreadwing is going to be. Along the way you'll see penguins. These are little mobs that you will definitely want to kill because their periodic damage when they hit you from time to time with a bullet will definitely stack up. Now before coming into this fight, you will want to make sure that you have a ranged weapon. I prefer a slower firing weapon because it seems like it hits them harder because of defenses. You'll also want to bring a melee weapon that hits slower and harder, because you won't get as many swings at him while he's down near the ground. If you jump continuously, you can get him to miss the mega swoop sometimes because he'll do it too high because you were up above prior to when he was doing it. At approximately 75%, he will do what's called an artillery call along with reinforcements. When he does artillery call, he will go to the right and drop tanks. So with this in mind, it's better to stay to the left as the tanks do not move very far if they see you at all. Reinforcements will be dropped around you and it's just penguins. Again, make sure you take those out as quick as you can. Around 70%, he will begin slamming you. So along with jumping up and down, you want to make sure that you keep moving to the left and right When he slams the ground, he will be stunned for a moment, giving you a chance to lay into him with your melee weapon. Another recommendation I have for you when you use your ranged weapons is when your primary is on cooldown because you spent all your bullets, switch to something like a compound bow so that you can keep the fire on him. At around 35%, he'll start using the pulse cannon. When he uses the pulse cannon, he will strafe from left to right or from right to left, firing a cannon at the ground that does relatively heavy damage. It's pretty hard to dodge unless you run straight away from it. Again, if he forces you from left to right, try not to go because there will be tanks to the right. At around 30%, he will begin using a teleport slam. At this point, you'll want to make sure you are definitely moving left and right, although it's very easy to tell when he's going to do the slam. Just before he slams, he'll do the teleport and then slam. And the slam is always directly over you. At any one phase of the fight, he will continue to use all abilities before that. Just before you're about to kill him, try to make sure that you don't kill him too close to the left edge, as some of the fragments could go flying off the edge or into the spikes. Alright, and we just defeated Dreadwing. So, I hope the tutorial helped you out. We're gonna go and now talk to the penguin that was back at the other place, back at the outpost. Alright, let's talk to our little penguin friend. Thanks for taking care of that for me. I found this processor in the wreckage of Dreadwing's ship. Maybe you can use it. And you see down even below it'll say robotic crafting bay. Robotic crafting table, I'm sorry. Robotic crafting table. And then we can talk to this guy, and he asks you to get 300 kelp from the bottom of an ocean planet. I'll give you a nano skin that'll allow you to survive on radioactive planets. So at this point, the next progression is going to be to get ourselves a robotic crafting table and that radioactive suit so that we can move on to the next set of planets. And we're going to do that in the next episode. In the meantime, everyone, I hope this video helped you out. Again, if you think someone needs a hand, be sure to share the love. And if you have any feedback for me, definitely leave it down in the comments section. In the meantime, you all take care.